Happy Lunar New Year of the Rooster. And to begin our ceremony, I invite you to stand for the Australian and Vietnamese anthems.
Châu xin mời quý vị đứng lên và nghiêm chỉnh để bắt đầu lễ thường kỳ.
Giống lạc hồng.
Xin kính chào toàn thể quý quan khách, quý đại diện các hội đoàn đoàn thể, quý đồng hương. Xin trân trọng cảm ơn quý vị đã hiện diện trong buổi lễ thượng kỳ đầu năm mừng Xuân Đinh Dậu của cộng đồng người Việt tự do Victoria. Xin cảm ơn Toán Quốc Kỳ. Xin cảm ơn các em cadet Úc đã làm cho buổi thượng kỳ thêm phần trang nghiêm. Các em và Toán thượng kỳ có thể tan hàng sau diễn văn của bà Chủ tịch cộng đồng người Việt tự do. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, It is a very honor for us to have your presence today. Thanks for the flag ceremony teams, the singers, and the Australian cadets. All can be dismissed after the speech of the President of Vietnamese community in Australia, Victoria chapter. With honor, Madam Nguyen, the President of Vietnamese community in Australia, Victoria chapter.
Thank you, cadets and the Vietnamese veterans. You may now take your seats.
Kevin, please be seated.
Please be seated. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We now declare the Tết 2007 Year of the Rooster C冶NG open.
Yeah, it's on the open. Do you know where the grandstand is?
How good was that, guys? Well, welcome everyone again. My name's Andrew, and this is the lovely Dr. Joey Lamb, and we're your MCs for today. And before we get started, we'd like to firstly acknowledge the Wurundjeri William clan, the Kulin Nation people who are the traditional custodians of this land. We'd also like to pay respects to our elders past and present of the Kulin Nation, extend that respect to our Aboriginal people present. And today I'll be speaking English and Joey will be speaking in Vietnamese, so the translation will come shortly. And what you just saw on stage was composed by ĐINH and ŊTrung, refugees from the US. The song reminds us about the mythical origin of the Vietnamese and the message of us as young generations of overseas Vietnamese, that we are proud of our heritage, identity, and we must preserve and promote our culture no matter where we are. Joey.
Kính chào quý vị, Joe và Andrew là MC của lễ khai mạc hội chợ Tết hôm nay. Trước hết, Joe xin tri ân bó lạc thổ dân Wurundjeri William thuộc vùng Kulin Nation, những người đầu tiên của đất nước này. Joe cũng xin tri ân những người trung tộc đã mất cũng như còn hiện diện, và tri ân tất cả những người thổ dân. Bài hát Con rồng cháu tiên do nhạc sĩ Trúc Hồ và Việt Dũng muốn nhắc nhở giới trẻ Việt Nam hải ngoại luôn nhớ cội nguồn và làm vẻ con rồng cháu tiên.
And to get us kick-started over speeches, we have our own Cecilia Tran, VCA Vic Executive Member of External Affairs, who recently was recognized for her volunteering community service efforts and won the 2000 Premier's Volunteer of the Year Award. Yay! So come, Celia.
Kế tiếp, Châu xin mời Celia Trần, Phụ tá Chủ tịch Ngoại vụ của Ban chấp hành Cộng đồng người Victoria.
Thanks, Joey and Andrew. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, family and friends, my name is Celia Bitnop, and I'm the Deputy External Affairs, Vice President to External Affairs of the VCA Vic. On behalf of the Vietnamese community in Victoria, we'd like to welcome you to the 2017 Thet Festival, Year of the Rooster. First, I'd like to acknowledge Minister Luke Donnellan, Minister of Roads and Road Safety, who is present to represent the Minister for Multicultural Affairs, the Honourable Robin Scott, and Minister of Veterans Affairs, the Honourable John Aaron, who unfortunately, due to family reasons, cannot be here with us today. Mrs. Inga Pulich, Shadow Minister for Multicultural Affairs representing the State Opposition. Mr. Tim Wilson, Federal Member for Goldstein. Mrs. Joanne Ryan, Federal Member for Laylaw, representing the Federal Opposition Leader, the Honourable Bill Shorten. Mr. Bon Nguyen, President of the Vietnamese community in Australia, and his Vice President, Mr. Phong Nguyen. Our members of Parliament here today, who have been very supportive of this event. Mr. Tim Watts, Federal Member for Jellybrand. Mrs. Marsha Thompson, State Member for Footscray. Mr. Danny Pearson, State Member for Essendon. Mr. Robert Clark, Shadow Minister for Industrial Relations. Mr. Bernie Finn, State Member for Western Metropolitan Region. Mrs. Colleen Hartland, Greens MP for the Western Metropolitan Region. Mrs. Helen Kapelos, Member for Chairperson for the Victorian Multicultural Commission. Mrs. Fiona Heatherson Patterson, Member for the Northern Metropolitan. And we acknowledge our lovely councillors and mayors who are here today. Deputy Lord Mayor Aaron Wood from the City of Melbourne. From Maribyrnong City Council, we welcome Mayor Catherine Cumming, Deputy Mayor Sarah Carter, Councillor Cook Lam, Councillor Mia McGregor, Councillor Gina Huynh, and from Brimbank Council, Mayor John Heddich. We also welcome, we also welcome Councillor Georgina Papafotu, Councillor Daniel Allen, And from Brimbank City Council, Councillor Bruce Lancashire. From Dandenong City Council, Mayor Jimmy Memeti, Councillor Angela Long, Councillor Zainon Malham, Councillor Lloyd Trung, Councillor Heng Tek, Councillor Tim Dark, and Deputy Mayor Mike Zapropoulos from Manningham City Council. To our faith leaders here today, Mr. Phalo Chuk Ngat Nguyen from the Vietnamese community, Catholic community in Melbourne, the Venerable Thich Nguyen Tang from Quang Duc Monastery, Dr. Nyang Pham from Quang Minh Temple, Pastor Christoph Tolman from the German Lutheran Church in Melbourne, our veterans, Mr. Bob Alworthy AM, State President of the Vietnamese Veterans Association Australia, Mr. Nguyen Công Minh, President of the Vietnamese Veterans Association, Mr. Nguyen Cung Minh, President of the Prudential Council of Victoria, Mr. Bruce Davies, Australian Army Training Team, Mr. Gary Collins, Sunshine RSL, and Mr. Long Nguyen from Footscray RSL. To our community leaders, thank you for coming today, Mr. Michael Pearce, the Honourable Consul General for the Federal Republic of Germany in Melbourne, Mr. Wing La, President of FABA, Mr. Mecca Ho, President of the Victoria Street Business Association, Mrs. Anne Randall from the Royal Children's Hospital Good Friday Appeal, and we acknowledge our elderly associations who are here today, the Indo-Chinese Refugees Association, Vietnamese Seniors Group, the Vietnamese Mutuals Association, Australian Women's Welfare Association, and Mr. Ramon Federico and Sean Armistead from the Liberal Party, Mrs. Hart Gal from the Thai community, Mr. Herschel Landis, Dr. Berhan Ahmed from the African Australian Multicultural Employment Services. We have Mr. Yasin Masu from the African Australian Multicultural Association, Julian Martin from Julian Martin Architectures, Mr. Min Tran from SEMVAC, our Vietnamese language principals and teachers, Mr. Nguyen Duc Thai, Mrs. Nguyen Công Long, Mr. Philip Fox, Nguyen Vu, Mrs. Emma Craven, and Hung Tu Nguyen, Tina Nguyen from the Lions Club, Mrs. Thịnh Quốc Nguyen from the Dang Việt Tân, Mrs. Thuy Dang from Vietnamese Arts Association, Ting Yang from Voice Australia, Stuart Liana Plukapoke from the Footscray Traders Association, Master Phan Gauji from the Taekwondo Association, Mr. Tang Nguyen from Table Tennis, and Mr. Hung Nguyen from Vietnamese Football Association. We acknowledge the presence of our media and support and the presence of our media here today, Saigon Broadcasting Television Network Australia, Young Wing Newspaper, Vinh Sil Radio, FM Tam Tam Jin Radio, SBS Radio, the Epoch Times, TV Tung Sang, Lee Huong, and our official photographers and film crew working hard today. Lastly, we'd like to acknowledge our wonderful sponsors with whom, without their support today, this event would not be happening. And our lovely sponsors, the Victorian Government, Mr. Bao Fan from Wrap and Roll, Mr. ĐΙNH Lee from Hollywood Nails, Mr. Phúc Lee from Leighton Real Estates, Mr. Hieu Nguyen from SBN TV, Lê Ying and Peter Clark from Central Equity, Dr. Hong Phuc Thai from the Australian Vietnamese Health Professionals, Dr. Pham Nguyen, Phúc Nguyen, and Dr. Huỳnh Hoang and Mrs. Hing Phan and other Vietnamese professionals who have supported the Vietnamese VCE Awards today. We have our last page. I promise that Mrs. Tammy Collins, a great supporter, Greyhounds Entertainment, Mrs. Ruth Harley, City West Water, Amy Nguyen from Matchworks, Vin Lee and David Garney-Pudi from Bank of Queensland, Mr. Joe Sofu, Concert Audiovisual, Mr. Kevin Nguyen from Nguyen Real Estate, Amy Nguyen from Sunbeaver, Mr. Duke Lee from ADV Partners, Mr. Trung Nguyen and Thuy Pham from Osroom Metals and the Australian Vietnamese Women's Association, and lastly, Mrs. Lee Holm Phone Cards, Mr. Lee Holm, sorry. And we would also like to thank the PTV Victoria, Herald Weekly Times, Viet News, and many other sponsors who wish to remain anonymous. And finally, acknowledgement to our team and President of the Vietnamese community in Victoria, the Australia Victorian chapter, Mrs. Viv Nguyen, who's worked very hard to put this all together, and our executive team, Mr. Phong Nguyen, Andrew, Angie, Joey, Kevin, Albert, Kim, Nok Tran, Jenny, Claudia, Trang, and myself. Thank you so much.